When was the last time you went to the movies and you saw two teenagers out on a date together? Doesn't happen very much anymore. They're not dating like their parents did. And studies have shown all of this started changing about the same time the iPhone came out.
But we see students that they're just more comfortable in the world of their device.
They're the I generation, always looking at a screen, always connected, but rarely in person.
When they are forced to put their phone down, they don't know how to act.
I witnessed it at an after-school teen center.
He can't even stay off of his.
You're in the middle of an interview.
Exactly, that's right.
And at a church youth group, their leaders tell me by only communicating through texts or Snapchats, teens are not learning to go face-to-face, even with each other.
They just don't have those soft skills, to be able to deal one-on-one with people.
And that has had an impact on every other social aspect in their lives. Consider some recent studies. The number of teenagers who get together with friends has dropped 40% since 2000. Only 58% of high school seniors today say they go on dates, compared to 85% of their parents' generation.
Guys coming and picking up a girl and taking her out to dinner. And
a lot of the time they don't even have driver's licenses yet.
And they're waiting longer to get their license. It bothers youth pastor Payne Stockard, who's worried that teenagers today aren't getting enough human contact.
They don't even go out as friends, as group of friends, to go to a movie. Very, very rarely do you see Snapchats of them together. They send me Snapchats, and it's usually just them at their house and just hanging out at home.
On the positive side, they're not drinking alcohol because they're not at parties very often, and the teen birth rate is down.
They can't have sex together unless they're together. Yeah. And so that's gone down, which was a surprising statistic to me that actually went down, but it makes sense.
The teen homicide rate is at an all-time low, but the suicide rate has been going up steadily since 2007. Now, Stockard suggests parents take the first step, not taking the phone away necessarily, but encouraging the kids to go hang out at a friend's house without their phones.
So they're forced to be in a room together where they're not looking down, but they're looking at each other and creating conversation.
And the news gets bleaker as they get older. Another study shows that young men are putting off getting jobs until their mid to late 20s, choosing instead to live at home with mom and dad, playing hundreds of hours of video games, usually alone with people online they don't know. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.